This just threw me off. Are you gonna get your posture together before you start looking like on the video and you don't like it because you're sitting like grandpa? Can you stop being extra? Okay. Okay, so CJ, come on.
Alright.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it is. Cause you're
CJ, seriously, you just
alright.
The last time you're gonna be in a video with me.
No, it's not. It's not.
Whatever. You're making me mad.
Who said I wanted to be in a video with you anyway? Make my own videos.
Okay.
Make my own videos.
Guys, go subscribe to his channel.
Goddamn right.
Alright.
Oh my god, look it. Oh my god, look it. Oh my god, look it. Yeah. Oh my god, look it. Danny, oh my god, look it. Oh my god, look it. Emi inshallah, oh my god, look it. Oh my god, look it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's your girl Michelle here, and we're here with another video. If this is your first time ever being on my channel, then I'm gonna need for you to smash that subscribe button and join my family. And if you're already part of my family, then welcome back, fam. Welcome to another video. So in today's video, we have a special guest who is my boyfriend. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's up, y'all? I'm CJ.
Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a couple's Q&A about medical school and pharmacy school. I told you guys to ask me a couple of questions, and you guys sent me some questions on IG, so we're just going to answer those for you guys. Okay guys, so we're about to answer your questions. So the first question is how to survive chemistry or any subject involving pharmacy.
Okay, I'll take that one. So, chemistry, for me, it was probably my toughest subject. In undergraduate, I really struggled with it. Yeah, it was easily my worst subject. So, looking back, what I probably would have done better is I would have went to study groups more. I would have went to tutors more, talked to the professor. I've always been the type of person that I feel I could figure things out on my own. And it's made a lot of situations harder for me. So I would say take advantage of your resources. Khan Academy actually helps a lot. Khan Academy is the plug. So
Khan Academy is bad.
Yeah, Khan Academy. I got a lot of study help from Khan Academy working on the MCAT. So definitely use a lot of resources, YouTube, all that stuff. Anything that you can find that can help, that'll make your life easier. Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, I would say the same thing. Like he said, Khan Academy does help. But yeah, like pretty much I would agree with him. Go to tutoring if that's what you need to do. Study with friends if you find that helpful. But those are the main things that you want to do is find what works for you. So whether that's going to tutoring or whether that's watching Khan Academy videos or, you know, whatever it is, or whether that's talking to the professor, because I know for me, like organic chemistry was just something really hard for me to like wrap my head around. So I would say either talking to the professors. I know for me, like after maybe the first exam, I would go to the professor and be like, hey, like, can we look at the ones I got wrong? Especially when they have all those reactions and all of that, like it just becomes a hot mess. So I would say definitely like watch Khan Academy videos, talk to your professor, get tutoring help, you know, do those types of things, and you should be good, hopefully. The next question.
You will be good.
Yeah, you will be good.
All right. How do you juggle dating, studying, work, extracurriculars, and time for friends?
Okay, so for me, I've always been someone that's been like really involved. So I just try to juggle it. I would say now that we're far away, it's kind of like easier but hard at the same time, just because number one, there's a time difference. So there's a 3-hour time difference. So when he's just about wrapping up his day, I still may be in class or I still may be at work. But we've tried to set up like a mutual time for when we could talk on the phone, and that would be 5 p.m. my time and 8 o'clock his time. And that's usually when I'm getting off of work or, you know, starting to go home. And that doesn't mean that we necessarily talk that time every single day, but at least we strive to make that a time where we're both available, or we try to be available to talk to each other. So that's how I deal with my relationship. And then as far as it goes for her, like for extracurricular activities for me, I go to the gym. So I go to the gym on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Mondays, if I don't have block exams, and Saturdays. And those are my set times that I go to the gym. He pretty much knows when I go to the gym. And then I have work, and then I have like my organizations that I'm a part of. And sometimes it feels a lot like I'm very busy. Like most people say I'm pretty busy, like my roommate and stuff like that. I'm always like in and out the house. But when he was actually in Washington with me, we would just try to find time to like hang out. Because he was also studying for the MCAT and he was working full time. So it wasn't like, you know, we just had all this time. Like we pretty much had different schedules. But we would have us time, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how we make it work, you guys. Question is, do you two study together?
That's a no.
No.
You know, we're 2,000 miles apart. Doesn't really work.
Can't really work out like that.
Yeah.
But I will say in undergrad, when we were with each other, we wouldn't study together, but sometimes we'd go to the library together. So sometimes we could do that. And while I'm here, I am going to be studying because I have exams when I go back to Washington, like Monday when I go back to Washington, I'm going to have block exams. So while I'm here, I'm going to be studying as he's studying, because he has to study like pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. So it's not like we have time just to like be bothering each other and wasting each other's time. So we try to make the most of it. Like right now it's the weekend, so we're trying to hang out. But I know that when he has school on Monday, he's going to be like a lot more busy. And the next question said, how did we meet? So I'll let him answer this question first.
All right, man. So basically it was on a Sunday. I remember that.
Sunday?
Yeah, it was on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Sunday in May. May
Okay.
2015.
Yeah, I know it was like close to summertime.
Yeah. Summer quarter or whatever. Summer semester.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I decided to go up to the gym, which I didn't do a whole bunch of during undergrad. I did not go to the gym a lot. So I decided to go up to the gym that day. And I get up to the front desk to go check out a locker key. And she's working the front desk. I'm like, okay, she's looking good. So I get a key and I go around the back and let her tell the story. I guess I was creeping on her while I was working out because I kept like looking at her. But really, I was trying to think of something to say.
Starstruck, you guys.
It's not stalkerish. It's not stalkerish. It ain't creepy. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, I give him the lock because I was a service attendant. So, you know, I'm your girl for the lock, okay? So I gave him a lock, as I do for like thousands of other people that come to the gym. And it was just, I didn't think much about it, but you have to pass the desk again to go to the weightlifting room. And he was going back to the weightlifting room and he was passing the desk, but he kept turning around and looking at me. Which then I found that a little like awkward because I was like, why is he turning her back and looking at me? So I was the only one that worked at the desk. So who else is he looking at? It obviously had to be me. So I was just, I thought that was a little weird. And then he entered the weightlifting room and he was still looking at me. You guys, he was so far away. And I still seen this man.
But you was scoping me though.
No.
Looking at me,
but you
though.
guys, like I still saw this guy staring at me, and of course I look around the gym, all I can really see is the basketball court and the weightlifting room. So I'm looking at the weightlifting room and he's looking up at me. Imagine that, you guys.
Look at the basketball court.
So he has to turn in his lock again. So he comes back to turn in his lock, and then he's just trying to make small talk.
That's game.
No, I didn't think much about that because, you know, a lot of people make small talk at the gym, so it wasn't like I thought much about it because I'm used to like talking to people and making small talk, so I didn't think much about it. And then from there he asked me for my number, and I remember my manager was walking by, like my supervisor was walking by, and I didn't want to like type it in, so I think I just said it to him and he typed it in. And then the next day he texted me and we went on our first date, and here we are 3.5 years later.
Yeah.
So
happy ending.
Yeah, happy endings. So that's how we met. Is what surprised you about your schools the most, and did you always want to go into your field?
Myself, I've never really thought about anything else, another career choice. I mean, I always had like hoop dreams, rap career dreams, things like that, like everybody else. But as far as like a serious career, my parents, they've always like pushed me to, you know, succeed in school and, you know, go into medicine or something related to that. But yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like I enjoy what I do.
Yeah, so my answer is pretty much the same as his. Growing up, I don't know if you guys know, but I am Nigerian. So growing up as a Nigerian child, your parents just want the best for you. So a lot of careers that Nigerian parents want their children to do is being a pharmacist, being a doctor, being a lawyer, or being an engineer. Like, those are the top jobs that they want for their children. And it's really just because our parents want the best for us. So going into college, I already had that in the back of my head. And then I started to volunteer at an independent compounding pharmacy. And then I started to volunteer at a hospital pharmacy. And then I started to work at Rite Aid Pharmacy. So then that kind of solidified that I wanted to do that, and I could see myself doing that in the future, which I think is very important and very key. You want to, at least if you have the opportunity, you want to have the opportunity to at least work at that job or volunteer in the career that you want and just see if it's right for you, because pharmacy and medicine, it is a big commitment. It is a big commitment. So you definitely want to know, like, if that's something you want to do before you just jump into it, because you don't want to be that person where, unfortunately, if it doesn't work out for you, you're going to have to drop out, you know. And I'm not looking down upon people that have done that. It's just, if you have the opportunity to at least test the waters, I would test the waters.
They actually say they want people that don't major in like traditional like pre-med fields like biology, things like that. Like, follow your passion in undergrad. Like, granted, you know, like if you think that you want to be a doctor, do something that you might like philosophy, English, things like that, you know, so you become a more well-rounded individual. Oh,
that's true. And I think I have a friend, I think her brother is going to do pre-med or something in the medical field, but currently right now he's in school for art, which is really cool. But yeah, what surprised you about your schools the most?
I would probably say, well, honestly, nothing's really surprised me about medical school. My medical school is, it's a military medical school, so basically me being in the Army, and they're training me up to be an Army doc. So nothing like being a prior enlisted, nothing's really surprised me so far, but I will tell you, if you think that you're ready for the rigors and the workload of medical school, think again, because you're not. When you get there, you're going to have to adapt to it. It's going to be a lot. They always say, they describe it as drinking from a fire hose or a fire hydrant, whatever it is. And that's basically what it is. You're getting a lot of stuff thrown at you and you don't know what to do with it. But you'll figure it out. Yeah. That's basically all I'll say.
For me, not, I don't know, like, what I can say surprised me. I mean, it is different from, undergrad. It's a smaller environment. You see the same people every day. So you have to get used to, like, you know, working with people, and if you have any issues, putting that to the side and being professional, because you are in professional school. So I really don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I'm just gonna
medical
next.
School, pharmacy school is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Just know that it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to record videos so people can have an understanding of what it's like for me to be in pharmacy school, because a lot of people hear, but they don't really know what goes, like, all the work that goes into it. But yeah, next question is, how do you guys deal with distance?
I would say it's just communicating with each other adequately. When there's times where we're not able to talk, we just let each other know, like, hey, like, I'm not going to be able to talk tonight, really tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. had to get to class early, things like that.
Yeah.
You know, some days we won't talk. Some days I'll call really late or things like that. You know, you just gotta keep communicating. You can't just fall off with each other.
Yeah.
Back when I was here in Maryland before, like about a year ago, I was in lab school for the Army, and we had been away for about a year. So I wasn't the best communicator at that time, but we had a conversation about that, and we worked on it, and I'm still improving on it. I'm still not the best communicator, but I'm working on it. And if you want the relationship to work, it's gonna work. It's easier said than done, but it's totally true.
Yeah, so I definitely agree with him. Communication is key. It's key. Okay, you guys, it's key. So you guys have to be on the same page. If you want it to work, you guys need to discuss this beforehand. Like, hey, this is going to be long distance. This may be a while. But you guys definitely want to be on the same page, because medical school, pharmacy school, like I said, it's a time commitment. So you guys definitely need to be on the same page. You need to see each other when you can. So right now it's Thanksgiving break for me. He doesn't really have a Thanksgiving break. So I'm visiting him now, and this is our chance to see each other. He'll come home a little bit for for Christmas break, and then who knows, the next time we'll see each other. That's to be determined. But those are the main things, just communication, making sure you're on the same page, making sure you guys have a mutual understanding. But yeah, that's it. That wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope we answered all the questions that you had for us. If you like videos like this, be sure to give us a thumbs up, and we can try to make more videos like this for you guys in the future. Like you guys know, we're not in the same state, so when we are, we could try to do stuff like this. And if you want to see more videos about pharmacy school from me, then comment down below. And yeah, other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, YouTube. Say bye to them.
Bye. It's recording right now.
Yeah, I know. This is what you call bloopers.
Oh.
This is going in the video. Oh. Welcome to the world of YouTube.
She's a crazy one.
No, he's crazy too. Don't let him come on here and act innocent like he's crazy, just like me.